guys, and today this is going to be the tutorial for a poker player's picnic. Poker player's picnic. That's too many P's in there. But that's going to be the tutorial for today. A very good trick, very simple trick, very easy to do. A great effect. This is actually probably one of my most favorite, I won't say most favorite tricks, but my most favorite simple tricks to do. That's so easy to do, and it works really well. And it's fun just to mess around with your friends. So we'll go ahead and get started. Before you start the trick, you're going to need to pull out all four aces as I have right here. Take all four aces, and all you gotta do is put them on the top of the deck, and then you are ready to go ahead and start the trick. That's your setup. What I like to do is I like to put it in my box before I start the trick. So when I have my box or whatever, I'm talking to a friend, okay, let's do a trick. I can pull out of my box, and they're thinking, okay, I just pulled out my box. It's not like I did anything. When you're pulling out that, make sure you don't show the cards at the top. You're just pulling the cards out. And then your box, I haven't done anything, and then you say, okay, I'm going to shuffle it up. Now, what you have to do here is fake shuffling to keep it all four of these cards at the top of the deck. So what I'm going to do is flip these four cards over so you can see where they are all the time. There are a lot of different cuts out there. I did the fake riffle shuffle, fake riffle shuffle, and I did the 190 helix cut. That I don't have a tutorial. That takes too long to go into it. All the details to show you how to do that. So if you want to find out how to do that cut, which I'll show you in a second, I'm not going to show you the tutorial, but show you how to do it. Might do a tutorial sometime. Search it on YouTube, and there's many tutorials. One will be able to help you. Alright, so, and if you know any other fake cuts and stuff like that, shuffles, whatever, as long as you keep the four aces on the top, you're good. It doesn't matter. So now all you're going to do is, I did the fake riffle shuffle, which is basically, I just riffle it through, and make sure I end up with at least four on the top. Now, wow, that was a fail. But in the performance, you probably saw me have a lot more than four, and that was just for safety purposes. And you don't want to go like a half deck, like this. You don't want to have that. Well, no, that's a bad example. Let's do this again. You don't want to have like this, all like that many cards, because that will really give it away. But make sure you at least have four and maybe a few more as a leeway to not mess that up. Now, the next part, what I did was the 190 helix cut. What you do is basically you take the top, put it into your hand, pull it back, drop the bottom, pull this over, cut this in two, spin the middle of those three, spin the top, and I spin the, well, actually, let me do it again. You take the top here to here, that goes to your hand, put it over top, then you spin this with your left thumb, you take your thumb again and spin that, but I failed, and then you put it down like that, and the four aces still stay at the top. You don't even have to do any fake shuffles, you just pull out the box, and as your spectator believes that it's not doing anything, that's fine too. But if you just want to add that extra effect, it really okay, if they think it's shuffled up, there's nothing can happen. So from here, you have your four aces at the top of the deck. And I'm just keeping flipped over the whole trick, just so you can see where they go. And what you can do is say, as a spectator, I want you to take the deck and make four piles. And not four piles like one, two, like whatever. They take it from the top, and they split it into four piles. So they go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you label them A, B, C, and D. Now what you're going to do is say, okay, now for this to work out, I just mixed up the deck, you just created the piles. You tell the spectator that. You really want to make their spectator believe that this trick is really going on, this magic's really going on. And you want to tell them, okay, I want you to take A. So they'll take up A and say, alright, take three cards from the top, put this to the bottom, and then three, put one on every other one. So you do that, okay, and they say, okay. Now, if you don't want to go down the line, you can almost do like C, then go B, then go D. But D has to be the last one. You can do whatever order you want to, but D has to be the last one, that when you put on all the different piles. So then say C. So they pick up C, tell them three to the top, three to the top to the bottom. Yeah, three from the top to the bottom, and one on every other one. And they do this. And then you say to B, three from the top to the bottom, and then one on every other one. And now what you're going to do is now you're going to see why the three from the top to the bottom fits in here. Because what you're going to do is say three from the top to the bottom, which basically takes your three cards you put on top of this, puts them on the bottom, and one on every other one. Boom, 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 and there. So now all you did was put 4 aces on top of the deck. So basically you just fake shuffled, kept 4 aces at the top of the deck, then did a fancy little sequence to make sure that and then all 4 aces come to the top. Then it's good to add a little story in at the end, and I'll flip these over, and say something like, "Do you play poker?" or something like that, or if you don't, you should start, or something like that, or to the fact that like this is, you should, like, I can cheat it, but whatever. Make a little story up at the end to build up the climax, I guess. Don't think that in a perverted way, but to build up your suspense, and then when you flip all 4 aces over, it will amaze your audience. So that is a really good trick, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. If you missed a performance, check video responses. It should be there, and you'll be able to see the performance if you don't know what's going on. But you probably should do now because this is the tutorial. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to head out now. Just want to thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon.